Baseball's quiet on the Astros. I guess if you're Rob Manfred and you're the commissioner, maybe you try to let the story die as best you can. You know, football weekend is almost here, football tonight, and you could kind of let it simmer a little bit. And we had one day of outrage. We had one day. I don't know if you have the same outrage today. Now, you might be outraged if you don't get any answers from the commissioner, because now we're starting to find out that there are more instances of the Astros cheating. Now they're naming players. There's moments in the World Series in 2017 where two hitters reportedly benefited and hit home runs, Alex Bregman and George Springer, where you could hear the garbage can being banged into twice, and then they ended up hitting home runs. So there's a lot more attached to this. And it could feel like there's some people whose jobs are at stake because of this. And if you're the commissioner, you do want it to die down a little bit. But it's going to come back. It'll come back. If it's not now, it'll come back during spring training. And there's going to be people. I think what's going to happen is the less that's done, the more outrage from other fan bases, because they're going to say, wait, you need more? We'll find more. And now you have people going back through the archives with the Astros games, including those playoff games. The Dodgers were told about the Astros. The Nationals were told. The Yankees were told, which is interesting because if you're told and you know they're doing this, then change your signs. Now, do I think that the Astros, what they did, reprehensible? Yes, I do. Because this isn't you're standing at second base or your third base coach is going to notice where the catcher is set up, or I can send a signal to you. I'm okay with that. But if you're going to use espionage to help your team, then I have a real problem with it. And I would fine them a whole lot of money, and I would probably call for somebody's job, and I would take away baseball teams love their draft picks. I'd take away those draft picks. Yeah, Paul.
But the person's job you would call for would be A.J. Hinch, the manager, correct? He is the boss of that team competitively. This is a competitive violation. This isn't like salary cap. This isn't,
I have to know.
I'm just saying, if you're saying someone has to lose their job, it can't be like the bullpen catcher, because that means they're not going to punish anyone. And we're also talking about, if this were college sports, you'd be not bowl eligible for the next year. Can you imagine if that played in professional sports where you weren't playoff eligible as a punishment?
Have they ever done that to a team? Like, they didn't even do that to the 1919 Black Sox. Like, they didn't say you're playoff ineligible. Like, players got banned back then. The team didn't. But whoever is the guy in center field who is, got the camera there, I probably start with him. But he's under orders from somebody. I don't know if he went rogue and go, hey, don't tell the skipper this, but I'm going to keep an eye. And then I need somebody to go to Home Depot and get a garbage can. And don't get, I need a metal garbage can.
If their nicknames are the Hammer and the Spotter, we're going to know what's up.
Yes, Paul.
This is kind of a dark question, but if you're the general manager or the people around the Astros, and A.J. Hinch is obviously a very good manager, important to your success, do you collectively get together and protect him and lie and let someone else take the fall? Because if A.J. Hinch knows about this, which I think everyone thinks he must have as the manager of the team, then he could lose his job.
Yes.
They don't know that, but it's a chance.
Well, he might be suspended.
Right.
Because I don't think baseball can fire you.
Okay, you can't. It would just be a hard suspension?
I'm guessing.
Then would you lie? If you were A.J. Hinch and he was guilty, would you lie?
Yes. Yeah. And I don't buy this, hey, if it's only cheating if you get caught. No, it's the technology part of this. You're cheating. If the naked eye, it's fine. That's part of baseball, but you're cheating. Oh, you got caught. Oh, it's cheating. You got caught. Yes.
I like that baseball, though, in terms of fines and penalties and stuff, goes directly from it's going to cost you a couple dollars, you're going to miss a couple games, to banned for life. There's no in between. You're either going to miss a couple games or you're going to miss every game for the rest of your life. Yeah. You're completely out. No, you can't get fired. You can't get anything.
Do you treat it like first-time offender of steroids? Like, do I sit you down for 60 games? Is it something like that? Is it that harsh of a penalty? Because baseball doesn't want to admit that it's that big of an issue. Because if you do, then all of a sudden you're going to go, do we take away the Astros World Series time? Like, what do? You can't vacate things. This isn't like the Final Four where we vacate Memphis's Final Four appearances or Villanova many years ago back in the 70s. Yeah, McLovin.
You know, I hate to say it, I said it yesterday too, like A.J. Hinch is supposed to be a little like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Moneyball, where the front office is making the shots. Like if Lou now gets off the hook here, the odds of him not knowing are also like, maybe it's not just the manager, it's the whole team. Like I would blame the guy they fired a month ago, but I don't think like this comes from the top. There's supposed to be a very controlling front office. It seems unlikely they wouldn't know this was happening to me.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.